I didn't bring my tripod, so I had to set it up. It might be better than a tripod, honestly. I don't gotta bring one now. But woke up at 5:30 today. Went to sleep. Well, I got in my bed at like 12, but I don't really know what time I fell asleep. Probably like, I don't know, 2. But didn't feel good waking up. I knew it was gonna be like that, but I don't like going to sleep without getting all of my work done that I need to get done for the day. I don't like leaving things on the table and not finishing everything that I need to do for the day. So I just had to stay up and get everything I needed to do. Learn from that. Manage my time better the next day so I don't gotta stay up that late. But what I noticed was nobody ever accomplished anything great staying in their comfort zone. Nobody. Anybody who built a successful business, it was never comfortable working when you don't feel like it. Never comfortable. The people who are in shape, they had a diet, they had to do cardio, they had to train, they had to do all of that, regardless of how they felt in the moment. But guess what? When they take their shirt off in front of the mirror, they're actually proud of what they see now. But you'll never get anywhere in your life just staying in your comfort zone, bro. You'll never. Anytime you sleep in, you stay in your comfort zone, you just got weaker. You let your mind win over you. You just got weaker just like that. The time you don't go to the gym when you don't feel like it, you just got weaker like that. The time you didn't get to work when you said you were gonna get to work, and you just procrastinate, you just got weaker just like that. Or you could get better every single day. When you don't want to wake up and you feel like sleeping in and you're super tired and you still wake up, you still get everything that you need to get done, regardless of how you feel. You still go to the gym when you don't feel like it. Every single time where you find yourself in that situation where you don't feel like doing it in the moment, but you still get it done, you just got stronger. Your mindset just got stronger. Your self-belief just got stronger. Your body just got stronger. You just got stronger. Now, anything else that you tell yourself you're going to do, you'll have way more self-belief. When you doubt yourself, you're going to be like, nah, I could do this, because all the other things that I thought I couldn't do, I still did them when I didn't feel like doing them in the moment. Now, anything that you look at, you set bigger goals. Now you have way more self-belief, because all the little things that you didn't feel like doing, you actually did them, and you didn't think you could do them until you outworked your self-doubt. That moves on to your bigger goals. You have way more self-belief. You think that you could do it way more. Then you get to work even more, because you're like, nah, I can't fail. I could do this. I did that. I did all of these little things that I didn't think I could do, but I still did them in the moment when I didn't feel like doing them. But the point is, comfort is killing your progress. No matter where. Anytime you're walking and you see a girl that you like, and you hesitate because you don't want to get on your comfort zone, and you don't ask her out, then you never see her again. You just got weaker just like that. You fell in your comfort zone, and guess what? The dude who does get that girl, he doesn't look any better than you. He doesn't look any better than you, but he still got her because he got out of his comfort zone and you didn't. You stayed in your comfort zone and he went and got uncomfortable and asking her, and he doesn't look any better than you. He looks even worse than you. He has a worse physique than you. He makes less money than you, but he got her just because he got out of his comfort zone. Same things with the dude who got in shape. He started below than you. He was in worse shape than you, but he still passed you because he got out of his comfort zone and you didn't. He was willing to work out when he didn't feel like it. He was willing to do the cardio when he didn't feel like it. He was willing to track his food, eat enough to get bigger, and you weren't, because you stayed in your comfort zone. And he's not any better than you. You're more capable than him. You started at a higher bracket than him. You were in better shape than him when you started. But he got the result because he didn't stay in his comfort zone and you did. That is how powerful getting out of your comfort zone. Growth only happens from being uncomfortable and doing hard things that better yourself as a person every single day, that sharpen your self-belief, that sharpen your mindset, sharpen your physique. That is how you grow. You're never going to grow just staying comfort. You're never going to grow just sleeping in. You're never going to grow just doing things, doing what you feel like doing in the moment, than doing what you don't feel like doing. And what you don't feel like doing is always what you need to do in the moment. Always. When you don't feel like going to the gym, you just feel like staying home and eating like shit. That's not going to get your result. That's not going to change your physique. Then after you don't do that, you look in the mirror, you take your shirt off, and you still look like shit. Then you get pissed off, you get regret, you feel shame, you feel all this stuff because you didn't get out of your comfort zone and you didn't put the discipline in to stay uncomfortable for a certain amount of time to get the end result. Nobody ever got anything great staying in their comfort zone. Nobody. People who are in shape, they didn't get there staying in their comfort zone. People successful, they didn't get there staying in their comfort zone. Simple as that. You don't get out of your comfort zone, you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to get the girl that you want. You're never going to get the car that you want. You're never going to get the physique that you want if you just stay in your comfort zone. You just won't. So why do you keep staying in your comfort zone? Because you don't actually want it. You rather stay in comfort than be uncomfortable and get that result. You say you want the physique, but when you need a workout and you don't feel like doing it, you just stay home, stay in your comfort zone because you don't actually want it. You don't. If you did, you'll do it no matter how you feel. You'll still get up. You'll still go to the gym. You'll still eat your food. You'll still eat good if you actually want it. If you don't, you're not going to get there. Anybody who got in shape, they hated how they looked like before. And they got uncomfortable. They got so uncomfortable with how they looked in the mirror that they hated themselves. They looked in the mirror and they just wouldn't even want to take a picture of themselves because of how unsatisfied they were with their physique. That's how I was a year ago when I was super skinny. That's why I barely have any pictures from a year ago. Barely had any pictures. I only have 3 pictures, and they're not even videos. They're live photos, not even any videos. Those are the only pictures I took because all the other pictures that I took, I looked at them in my camera roll and I was just like, what the fuck? I look like shit. Like, I still look like shit. I just deleted the photo. That is how unsatisfied I was with my physique. That is how unsatisfied I was. I was like, man, I still look like shit. Delete the video. Delete the photo. That's how everybody got into shape. They were unsatisfied with how they looked. People who were fat as shit, they looked in the mirror and they just hated what they saw. They were disgusted. They felt shame. And they had to make a change. You're never going to make a change until you're actually uncomfortable and dissatisfied with where you are. You're never going to take any action to better yourself, to better your physique, better your lifestyle. You're never going to do that if you just stay in your comfort zone. You need to get uncomfortable and actually make a change in your life. It's January 4th. 2025 started 4 days ago. Did you waste January 1st? Did you waste January 2nd? Did you waste yesterday, January 3rd? Did you waste today, January 4th? You keep that up, you're not going to get where you want to go. You're not. Everybody overestimates what they could get done in a day. But everybody underestimates what they could do in a year. You could look at my Instagram. Just the physique transformation I had in a year. And that wasn't even doing all the work I was supposed to be doing for a whole year. I only did the first 6 months. I wasn't even eating enough to actually grow. I was still eating below my maintenance, or just my maintenance, like that whole time. I wasn't even tracking anything. I wasn't tracking any calories. I didn't know how much I was eating at all, but I know it wasn't enough because the scale wasn't going up. I stayed at like 120 pounds for like 6 months. And then 6 months, I actually started tracking my food. It was like May of 2024 or like June, somewhere around there. That's when I actually started eating enough and started tracking my food. I started eating in a surplus. That's when I actually started eating enough. That's when I started seeing little results. And all this whole time, I didn't even have a workout routine. I didn't have a workout routine till like late October of 2024. That's when I got a workout routine. I got it from this one dude on Instagram, and I stuck with that. It was like 6 days a week. Stuck with that like for a month. Then I invested in a fitness coach and a mentor to actually teach me, because I was making some little progress, but then I was still looking at other people and like they had a much more crazy transformation than me, and it was in less time, and they're the same age as me. What the fuck are they doing that I'm not? So I got a fitness coach, dropped my ego, was willing to learn from somebody else who has done what I wanted to do. Got mentored by them, coached by them. They put me on everything. The best way to build muscle, the best way to lose fat, how to train, the best workout program, all of that. And I've only been doing that like for a month, but I've seen crazy growth just from a month I'm doing that. I've went up a little bit on the scale, but I'm way bigger, way stronger, and I'm even leaner, which is crazy. But I'm gonna have another crazy physique transformation 4 months from now, because now I actually know the right information that's gonna get me to where I want to go, because I was willing to drop my ego, be uncomfortable with pain, with money, to save back time. I was willing to pay and drop my ego and learn, so I could save time in the future and get the result I want quicker, without as many mistakes and without guessing if I'm doing the right things, if I'm doing everything that is the best to build muscle, to lose fat, to get my physique. Am I doing everything perfect? Am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Now I have no more questions anymore. Now I just have to do the work when I don't feel like doing it, and that's it. I'm gonna get my result as long as I stay consistent. But that's it. That's the hardest part, just staying consistent. That's it. Doing it all for one day is easy. Just staying consistent, having somebody holding you accountable, that will help you a lot. Whether you're watching someone's content, whether they're helping you like in person, whether they're texting you, anything, that will help you a lot. But get out of your comfort zone. You're never gonna get anywhere just staying in your comfort zone. You won't get that physique. You won't ask that girl out. You won't start that business. You won't take that risk. You won't learn from somebody else. You just won't get anywhere. You won't go to failure in the gym. You won't push yourself to your limit because it's uncomfortable, and you just won't grow. You won't. Just staying in your comfort zone. But that's your choice. It's either you want to get better or you want to get worse. And often, the easy road often becomes hard, and the hard road often becomes easy. What does that mean? If you take the easy path right now, where you stay in your comfort zone, you don't take a risk, you don't work on yourself, you don't better yourself, your mindset and your physique, then you're going to have a harder life later. You're going to look in the mirror, you're going to take your shirt off, you're going to just be with regret. You're going to have regret, shame, guilt. You're just going to be regretting that you didn't take action months ago. That's it. You're going to have a harder life later. But if you take the hard path now, you'll have an easier life in the future. Simple as that. You do all the workouts, you don't feel like doing it. You eat good. You train to failure. You're out of your comfort zone. You wake up when you don't feel like it. You do the work that you're supposed to do. You will have an easier life in the future. You will take your shirt off in front of the mirror, and you'll be proud. You'll be proud that you took action. You'll be proud that you dropped your ego and we're willing to learn from somebody else who has done what you wanted to do, you feel proud of yourself. You'll be like, wow, I really dropped my ego and was willing to learn from somebody else to get my result quicker with less mistakes. And I was willing to do the work when I didn't feel like doing it. And that got me this result. That got me this physique. Now I feel way more confident. Now I feel way more better about myself. I could look in the mirror and actually be proud, actually take a picture. And then other people are even impressed with my results. And then other people want to learn from me. That is how you'll have an easier life in the future. The hard path often leads to an easier life in the future, and the easy road often leads to a harder life in the future. So you either have a hard time now, or you have a hard time later. It's your choice. But I'm gonna hit back in forums now. If you guys want to see my Instagram, I'll be posting reels on there, posting stories. But follow my Instagram if you want morning motivation. You'll see me up doing my push-ups in the morning. No matter how tired I am, no matter what time I want to sleep before, still waking up early, still doing my push-ups, still getting everything that I need to get done for the day. So if you guys need somebody to hold you accountable, follow my Instagram and you'll see me what I do on a daily, and that could push you to actually get off your ass and start taking action and keep up with me. If you keep up with me, you'll get your physique, you'll get everything, but you have to be willing to keep up and be consistent. Doesn't matter how much you get done in a day. If you can't do it the next, you're gonna fall back to where you were before. Doesn't matter. Consistency is the superpower of the 1%. But thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content. I need to be more consistent with the YouTube videos. I want to make them better. I'm gonna start filming more of like my personal life, like day in the lives, probably workout video. But that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Follow my Instagram. See you guys in the next one.